Hello and welcome to episode number 267 of WITM. First off, I want to apologize for being really slow the past week or so in getting episodes uploaded. As I mentioned in a comment on the WITM page, I've been having a lot of internet issues. I've also been working a lot of late night closing shifts lately, and also working to get our new sister page, Core Sports Gaming, off the ground. If you haven't yet, I encourage you to check it out. We got a pretty exciting EA Sports UFC 2 series going. Any online watchers of WITM are more than welcome to join in. Just let me know. Also, an NHL 18 series starting up soon too, where myself and Andrew will collaborate to try to guide a new 30-second expansion team to the NHL to becoming a Stanley Cup contender. But for now, it's time to turn our focus back on WITM. We have Andrew in action to open up 205 Live against the newest addition to the Cruiserweight division, Enzo Amore. But now Corey, the card was rebooked on NXT, and Corey was taken off of it. And Andrew was not in action on main event. So let's get you those results for NXT and main event before we get into our in-ring action. Starting on NXT with the NXT women. Ember Moon defeated Ruby Riott. Ember Moon is champion. Riott falls to number 6. Naomi defeated Nikki Cross. Naomi is number 1 contender. Nikki fell to number 3. The top 5 contenders to NXT Women's Championship held by Ember Moon are number 1 Naomi, number 2 Alicia Fox, number 3 Nikki Cross, number 4 Sonya Deville, and number 5 Carmella. And now the NXT Tag Team Division. Heavy Machinery defeated TM61. They swapped spots. Heavy Machinery to number 4. TM61 to number 5. The Singh brothers defeated Sanity to become the number 1 contenders. That's a non-title victory. Sanity, of course, are champions. The top 5 contenders to the NXT Tag Team Championships held by Sanity are number 1, the Singh brothers, number 2, Red Dragon, number 3, Street Profits, number 4, Heavy Machinery, and number 5, TM61. And now the NXT Championship rankings. Tyler Bate defeated Andrade Almas to move into the top 5 at number 5. Almas falls to number 12. In triple threat action, Drew McIntyre defeated Johnny Gargano with no decision for Tommaso Ciampa. McIntyre moves up to number 3. Gargano falls to number 9. And Ciampa remains at number 7. Eric Young got a non-title victory over NXT champion Cassius Ohno to make him the number 1 contender. Corey, with a second week off, will fall to number 2. Still very much alive though, in the number 1 contendership hunt. Corey, of course, that being the key to his return to the main roster. The top 5 contenders to the NXT Championship held by Cassius Ohno. Number 1, Eric Young. Number 2, Corey. Number 3, Drew McIntyre. Number 4, Oney Lorcan. And number 5, Tyler Bate. And now their main event results. Starting with the Raw women. Ember Moon defeated Liv Morgan, Dana Brooke, and Mandy Rose in a fatal 4-way match. Liv Morgan took the fall, no decision for Dana Brooke and Mandy Rose. Ember Moon remains number 1 contender. Liv Morgan fell to number 2, or rather Moon became number 1 contender. Liv Morgan fell to number 2. Dana Brooke remains at number 5. Mandy Rose remains at the bottom, number 9. And the top 5 contenders to the Raw Women's Championship held by Asuka are number 1, Ember Moon, number 2, Liv Morgan, number 3, Bayley, number 4, Nikki Bella, and number 5, Dana Brooke. And now the Intercontinental Championship rankings. Luke Harper defeated Darren Young. Harper moves up to swap spots with Young. Harper to 19, Young to number 20. The top 5 contenders to the Intercontinental Championship held by Gerald remain number 1 Sheamus, number 2 Xavier Woods, number 3 Cesaro, number 4 Rusev, and number 5 Bobby Roode. In our Cruiserweight matchup for main event, Mustafa Ali defeated TJP. Ali to number 8. TJP fell to number 12. And the top 5 contenders to the Cruiserweight Championship held by Andrew are number 1 Lince Dorado, number 2 Noam Dar, number 3 Akira Tozawa, number 4 Ariya Daivari, and number 5 Neville. And that does it for our rankings update. Now before we get to our in-ring action, Andrew is in the ring, microphone in hand. Let's hear what he has to say. Andrew speaks. Rich Swann. It became painfully obvious 2 weeks ago, literally, that you have some kind of statement to make with me. So, Rich, why don't you come down to this ring and make it?
Your mama's home, we can bring it, we ain't got no shame. Up, down, turn it around, girl, I can be the one to blame. You first, me first, give it a go. If you with it, then it's all the same. You got everything, you got to just stay. But can you handle this? Can you handle this? Your mama's home, we can bring it, we ain't got no shame.
Andrew continues. Now, Rich, I don't know what your intentions were, but this just doesn't seem like you. But right now is not the time to cause more division between the Cruiserweight roster. If 205 Live is to stay alive, we need to put aside our differences for the time being and work together to come out here each and every night and blow the roof off this place, both for the WWE Universe and for ourselves and our futures. Rich responds. Andrew, you're right. That isn't me. Look, I apologize for attacking you 2 weeks ago. If I have a problem with you, I should address it right here in this ring, at a fair contest, like we did on Raw. But I have to be honest with you, Andrew. The reason I attacked you was I was just sick and tired of how you were running 205 Live. I mean, honestly. You had a man running around here wearing a dress. You the 205 Live GM, became the Cruiserweight Champion? What were you even doing fighting in your own division in the first place? I mean, with that in mind, is it really that big of a surprise that the ratings here have tanked? However, since you have lost your power as 205 Live General Manager, I guess none of that really matters anymore. I will put aside my differences with you for the greater good of this division. And Andrew and Rich Swann reluctantly shake hands, and it seems like they will put aside their differences for the greater good of 205 Live. Alright, so the Cruiserweight Champion Andrew will be in action in the opening match in East Lansing, Michigan, not too far away from Andrew's hometown of Grand Rapids, Michigan, so a hometown crowd. Will he give his fans a victory against 205 Live's newest Cruiserweights and Andrew's second and final signing as 205 Live General Manager?
I look at this card and my mouth starts to water. Singles action on tap right now. It's Enzo Amore in a match that will be etched in the record books.
Alright, so Cruiserweight action, the opening match of 205 Live, non-title action. Andrew takes on Enzo Amore. Let's get underway.
Singles action is up next. You're not going to want to miss this.
Nor my commentary.
It's Enzo Amore taking on some tough competition.
This is going to be a battle that no one will ever forget.
Soft, you sloppy. They calling me Pop. I'm rolling in bands, riding around, I beat up July. Hey, dog, pros on the cop.
My name is Enzo Amore, and I am a certified G and a bona fide star, and you can't teach that. Bada boom, realest guy in the room. How you doing?
Well, this superstar has all the tools needed to win this one. Now let's see if he can put them together. This is what it's all about. Two competitors going head-to-head to decide which one is truly the best.
some let's forget. I'm walking the walk, talking the talk, calling it soft. I'm a clerk on a sword, see me out on the floor. And you getting jelly the way all these girls be up in.
And his opponent from Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 150 pounds, the WWE Cruiserweight Champion, Andrew.
Anticipation for the singles match has his capacity crowd on its feet. I'm still sitting, but I will stand up. You know, it's going to be tough to beat last week's Raw, but matches like this one might just help put it over the top.
And here we go. There's the bell. This match is underway. Enzo right off the gate with a bulldog.
And I
Stomp
can't
to
think
the
of another
back.
place I'd rather be, Michael. Right out of the gate.
And Enzo
we
just
got a
walking
huge
right over the
match.
back of Andrew.
Every match tonight is huge.
Two of the likely most popular superstars in 205
I've
Live
never seen him do that
colliding
before.
in this ring for the first time as part of the Cruiserweight division.
What do you think
Andrew
Enzo
attacking
Amore
the
needs to be
ankle
more
of
effective
Enzo.
tonight? The way the WWE Universe has embraced him as one of their
Going
favorites
right at
has
back
been
after that leg,
absolutely
trying to neutralize some of that
amazing.
speed of
It'll be
Enzo.
interesting to see what Enzo
Now I'm out of
Amore can
punches.
do on his own here. I noticed that his mouth is still going a million
Andrew
miles per
to the
hour,
apron,
so
looking
I'm
to take
guessing
flight.
He's not intimidated.
But Enzo just simply
Both are
steps
great
away and
athletes, that's for
evades.
sure. But only
Stomp
one
by
of them can walk away
Enzo.
with
Stomp
the
to the
win.
head.
And to be honest, I don't know which one it'll be.
Hurricane Rana by Andrew. Forces Enzo to his feet. Uppercut by Enzo.
He plants him down with authority.
Big swing and neck breaker there by Amore.
Look at Enzo Amore
Stomp to the
here.
hands. Stomp to the chest.
He's zeroing in on the arm now.
Hurricane Rana by
Enzo Amore in trouble
Andrew.
now. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Well, if he can't bounce back from this, then maybe he's not as tough as I thought he was.
Andrew connecting with the top rope attack. Knockout blow by Andrew. Forces Enzo to his feet. Irish whip into the corner. Forces Enzo to the top turnbuckle. Reversal by Enzo. Is he going to take flight? Yes, he is. Top rope drop kick connects. Stomp to the back. Enzo wants to take flight again.
I don't like how slow he is to react right now.
Wants Andrew on his feet.
Whoa, whoa!
And that will connect as well. Forces Andrew to a seated position. Andrew evades. Reversal. Hannah DDT by Andrew. Now it's Andrew wanting to take flight. Up to the middle rope. Wants Enzo on his feet. And diving crossbody connects.
Wow, these guys aren't giving an inch, but at some point,
Elbow by Enzo.
which is what we might be seeing right now.
Well, victory's not the only thing on the line here, Cole. When you have a competitor such
Drags
as this,
Andrew closer center ring. Goes for a cover. Does Enzo have a big non-title victory? No. Andrew powers out at 2.
oh, this guy's too strong. This guy's too powerful.
Elbow strike by Andrew.
That rung his bell.
This guy can go toe-to-toe.
There's a leg drop. Stomp to the chest. Forces Andrew up. And reversal by Andrew. Now Andrew attacking the ankle.
Oh, man. How much more can this guy take?
Andrew springboard leg drop connects. Stomp to the knee.
I'm having a hard time.
Andrew elbow drop to the ankle.
Me too. I've given up even trying to figure out what they're going to do.
Stomp to the arm.
Just sitting back watching and enjoying.
And hammer and chin lock locked in. Center ring. Nowhere for Enzo to go. Can he break the hold? It's locked in well. And Enzo taps out. It's going to be a victory via submission for the Cruiserweight Champion, Andrew.
Here's your winner, Andrew.
Guys, that was a big win for him right there.
Nothing worse than going home to the loser's end of the first, which Enzo Amore is about to realize here tonight.
Believe it or not, that's just the beginning, folks. Stay tuned for more great action.
Alright, so pretty good matchup there. It's going to be Andrew getting that ever important momentum as Cruiserweight Champion via a rare submission victory.
One match is in the books, and we're on to the next. Triple threat action coming up next. We have Neville against two of WWE's toughest competitors.
Alright, 205 Live rolls on. Jack Gallagher defeated Neville and Tony Nese. Former Cruiserweight Champion Lince Dorado defeated Drew Gulak. And in the main event, Gran Metalik picked up the victory over Brian Kendrick. And now we will see how those rankings affect 205 Live before checking out our card for the SmackDown exclusive Hell in a Cell pay-per-view and seeing if Dalton Roush, the current number 2 contender to the WWE Championship, a man that has 2 non-title victories over the WWE Champion, will get a WWE title opportunity. Alright, Andrew defeated Enzo Amore. Andrew is champion. And Enzo falls to the bottom, number 16. Or first I need to see who took the fall in the triple threat match. It was Tony Nese. So Enzo actually remained at number 15. Because Nese lost as well. So Enzo remains at number 15. Jack Gallagher defeated Neville and Tony Nese, with Nese taking the fall. So Nese remains at the bottom, number 16. Lince Dorado defeated Drew Gulak. Dorado remains number 1 contender. Gulak falls to number 11. And I believe I didn't rank up Gallagher for his win, so he moves up to number 9. Gran Metalik defeated Brian Kendrick. Metalik moves into the top 5 at number 5. Kendrick falls to number 9, so that's another spot up for Gallagher to number 8. The top 5 contenders to the Cruiserweight Championship held by Andrew are number 1, Lince Dorado. Number 2, Noam Dar. Number 3, Akira Tozawa. Number 4, Aria Daivari. And number 5, Gran Metalik. Now we reveal the card for Hell in a Cell. Will Dalton Roush get a WWE Championship opportunity, or at least a U.S. title opportunity? Or will he have to settle for another pay-per-view non-title match? We have Sami Zayn versus Mike Kanellis in non-title action. Sin Cara versus Samoa Joe in non-title action. Charlotte defends her SmackDown Women's Championship against Billie Kay. AJ Styles takes on Dolph Ziggler in non-title action. Dean Ambrose defends the United States Championship against John Cena. Roman Reigns defends the WWE Championship against Jinder Mahal. And Dalton Roush will have to settle for a non-title match, but it is the main event. He's going to be taking on the former WWE Champion, Seth Rollins. So, that is going to do it for episode number 267 of WITM. Until 268, this is Corey, signing off.